How do I... How do I submit? I don't think I can win this.
I don't know. I was trying to force you to checkmate me earlier, and you wouldn't do it.
Well, it's because I'm bad at this. How do I legitimately... Wait. You know what?
All right. Let's see here. So we're going with the Boxerton
That's because I'm
invasion.
bad at chess. You need to understand. I
All right.
turned this on assuming it would be like... I...
Boxerton
That's because I'm
invasion.
bad at chess. You need to understand.
Boxerton
That's because I'm
invasion.
bad at chess. You need to understand.
Boxerton
That's because I'm
invasion.
bad at chess. You need to understand.
Boxerton invasion.
Ask...
Okay. Okay. I had myself muted on accident. Okay.
Okay.
Why
Okay.
would you do this to us?
There we go. All right. So we're starting off with the Boxerton invasion. That's the plan. So
Yeah.
issue number 2. Hey, what's going on, BG Berry? Welcome to the stream. I'm still trying to get everything set up. We're going to be playing our supervillain campaign tonight with Count of Crime and Mr. Doctor. So, issue number
Yo.
2.
Is this the part where we introduce ourselves?
Not yet. I'm getting.
Or like say hi?
Oh, yeah, you could say hey.
Howdy. I'm currently trying to lose a chess game.
Trying to lose a chess game. I have never. How the hell are y'all playing chess?
Well,
In Discord.
yeah, we found a Discord call thing, and I'd assumed it was an AI bot that I could play on my own. It's just closed, but yeah, as you can see, I don't know
I see. I see.
how to close this.
Okay, well, I
It's
don't have
okay.
to.
We're one move from checkmate. It's almost done.
All good, all good. Well, we're gonna watch some chess here, guys. Until, well, I am. Let
This,
me.
this is this is an in-game competition. This is between Mr. Doctor and the Count of Crime.
All right,
Yep.
guys. Count of Crime versus Mr. Doctor. Who's going to win this chess match? Place your money down. This is the start. This is the start where we see both the Count of Crime is in an intimate match with Mr. Doctor. Who is going to win? Looks like it's Count of Crime's move. And, ooh, what's he gonna do? These pieces look weird.
God damn it, how do I...
You came here for a campaign and you got stuck with chess. Ha.
I thought this would, like, be something easy.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
finally. Now it's obviously gonna let us close the screen, right?
You underestimate the power of chess.
Right?
Okay. Now, where's the close screen button?
So in Discord, mouse over like underneath our names. There's a big red leave activity button.
Oh, okay. There's just...
Mr. Doctor. That's all good if you're just listening in. Our game has no real graphical fidelity anyway, so it's more of a listen in kind of thing as well. So let me first, I need to share the link around and see if we can get our viewers back. See if we can get our viewers back. Oh god, I can hear my own voice. Stop it. Don't make me endure this hell. Oh,
It's
better
just
mute
giving
my
me...
phone.
Okay, so where exactly is the leave activity button?
It is the big red button at the bottom. It's like a door.
Oh, okay, mine's... I don't know what... Not... The opposite of color?
The
Okay.
opposite of color. An intriguing thing.
Anyway, that's over with.
Alright, and y'all did spend y'all's XP from last time, right?
I did. I spent every drop.
I saved mine. I'm saving up for something.
All good, all good. Figured I'd just make sure that that was in accordance. That way you can either save, you can either spend it. Just didn't want anyone to have forgotten. Also, last time I talked to Worm about playing in the game, he had mentioned that he was most likely going to drop the game.
That makes sense, and checks with everything he has said and done.
Yes.
Right.
So all that work I spent making his powers has gone to waste.
Don't worry, you can just give them to me.
If anyone's
honest.
interested in the campaign and wants to play, we have a power profile ready to go.
And I will happily steal it from you.
Yes, watch out for Mr. Doctor.
I'm like a shittier all for one.
Oh, did I tell you guys I got monetized on Facebook?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
You made like $10.
I've made almost 20 now.
Damn.
I know. I'm getting in the big leagues.
Nice. That is an hour and 30 minutes of work. I don't know what you're getting paid.
Yeah, that's like a solid hour 30. Yeah, the hour 30. But let's see here. So looks like, again, we're only going to have 2 players. Antique is at work once again.
That bastard.
Rest in peace.
Maybe he will make it to the next one. Maybe he won't. But if not, oh well. Hopefully he will. But if not, I'll ask if he plans to continue at any point. If not, we may just be in the market for 2 new players.
And I guess you viewers are stuck with this dastardly duo.
The dastardly duo of crime syndication. Mm-hmm. All right. So, let's see here. I think I've shared it everywhere. Let me share it. Let's see. Make sure we get everywhere. And then we can just begin. Let's see. Got it. Oop. Forgot this other one.
Worst part is midway through that chess game, I googled chess gambits. And it turns out that, you're supposed to do them at the beginning of the game and not midway through.
Yeah, gambits are your openers. Alright, there we go. I got my power pretty pulled up. So I can quick reference that.
Alright. Let's see here. So maybe that'll go through, and that shout out will get us some views. So, let us get started. We're going to start off in the offices of our Count of Crime, his main HQ. We have seen them playing chess from the corner, just watching them. Hold on a second. What is it, boy? You done eating? You gotta go to bed. Alright, give me a kiss.
2 o'clock, you wanna come on?
Alright, you have to go to bed. Finish eating and go to bed. Alright, go. Love you. Okay. Alright.
You need to go pee-pee first. Just chew your food up.
Anyway, so they were playing chess in the headquarters of Count of Crime. And let us get back to the chat. There we go. And as you all remember, Count of Crime is Joseph Berkman, and the Doctor, known as Mr. Doctor, is Dr. Gregory House. And today they will be plotting and executing their invasion of the Boxerton facilities. Count of Crime, you have just been told that the Boxerton Foundation is hosting a live event at their headquarters. They will be celebrating 5 years of operation, along with many business deals will be secured at that location. Currently, you know the security is going to be heavy. Count.
Going to be
Heavy.
okay. Heavy security.
That sounds like a pain.
Do I have to roll to have like a map of all the exits? And how big is the building?
I'd say the building is a large warehouse type building. There's 4 exits.
Okay.
There is a that you know of. There's a roof exit. There is, of course, the front entrance, the emergency back entrance, and a second emergency exit on the side of the building.
So, I'll say the plan in character, and feel free to veto this. So, we have men posted on each of the exits.
Okay.
But before this, large amounts of chlorine and bleach. And we mix them together and throw them in the building, and when people try and run out, we shoot them.
Oh, an act of terrorism. Got it.
Yeah.
This is when we put the
Do you
sensitive
agree,
content
Mr.
warning.
Doctor?
Listen. You do what you're gonna do. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, that's why I'm clearing this with you. That if you're going to what is the proper baby out? That is what you Englishmen say, correct? I need to know in advance.
Listen, as long as I'm not the one mixing and releasing, I have not violated my oath.
Good.
So
yeah, what do I have to roll to get the chlorine and bleach for this operation?
That's a good question. Let me pull up the old sheets.
I assume that would be a money check.
Money check. Yeah, let me just roll my money skill.
Right.
Don't worry about me, guys. I've got money.
Just walk into a drugstore and be like, I would like to buy 10 gallons of bleach, please, and also 10 gallons of chlorine.
I think it's Mutants and Masterminds that I'm thinking of, but there's a game where resources is a literal stat.
There's a variant for that in this as well, where your wealth is a stat and you can just buy anything below your wealth score.
Alright, so I'm thinking you will need to you have men you can order around. You'd probably need to try to use leadership. I would, yeah, roll me a hard leadership.
Okay. Let me roll them old dice. And I have know somebody, so whenever I'm trying to get something that's legal to buy, which I'm assuming chlorine and bleach is in the Union City, the rarity goes down by 1, so does that affect this roll?
No. The rarity is just the chances of discovering that item, basically.
Got it. Any purples I'm rolling to this, or is it just like how good I roll is how successful it is kind of deal?
It's 3 purple. Let's see what you get.
Ooh.
All right. So you call into your head of security, and you convince him that, hey, we need to get this. And as soon as he goes to get up, your financial advisor bursts through the door. Sir, we're 20 grand in the negative right now. We can't afford to buy that much chlorine and bleach. You have to stop this purchase or we're going to get audited.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess I call it off.
I'm laughing in character, mind you. In the corner laughing my ass off.
I have to be boring and light a fire. Oh, sorry. They're going to be boring and light a fire.
Here.
She tosses you a matchbook. This is all we can afford. It's a 10-cent matchbook.
Listen. We get, like, some cheapo locks. Like the $1 little combination locks. We just lock all the doors from the outside and then set it on fire.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. So yeah, I guess we wait until it comes up, and I guess we rob a hardware store.
All right.
Yeah,
I'd like to point out I'm not using my pimp car for this. I'm using like a cheap, generic company, not company logoed car, but one of
Just stall off side of the street types.
Yeah.
white van, blacked out windows, that sort of deal.
Says free candy on the side.
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Let's go rob a hardware store. That sounds good. I have a taser.
So rob the hardware store it is then, correct? You make your way down through your HQ. Of course, you take the elevator as it's luxurious. You hear some very fancy, smancy elevator music. You reach the lobby where outside your men already have a white van with blacked out windows. But on the side it says, free lollipops to everyone 10 and under.
Oh, so is this Jammy's car? This is Jammy's car. Yeah, we had to kill him because of him being him. You know? We'll get rid of it when we rob hardware store. Anyway.
Who's driving?
What skill is driving?
So driving should be
Coordination?
driving.
Oh, it's actually a skill called driving.
I have 3 green in driving. What do you have?
2 green?
3 green?
Yeah, I only got 2. You're
Both
better.
have an Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm driving. I make sure to transform into vampire form before I commit any crimes. Like...
I have a great idea. You
Actually,
go in.
Yeah?
You do your whole elder demon thing, whatever you got going on. I yell, "Oh God, it's a demon! Everyone run! I'm a doctor. You can trust me." And then when we all run away, you just grab shit while they call the cops.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Now, but who is driving?
The count is. He's better at it.
All right. So make me a 1 purple check on driving. There's some traffic. For advantage. I'm going to say you succeed.
It's just all advantage and threat.
Yep. I'm going to say that you, as it's a neutral roll, as GM, I'm going to say you succeed. Except when you get to your location, your vehicle starts to spit and sputter. You can spend that advantage, however, to counteract this.
I would like to immediately drive the van into the hardware store.
Okay. You successfully drive the van into the hardware store. Roll me a both of you roll me a 2 purple. Wait, hold on. I didn't hear anyone mention putting seatbelts on.
Whoa. That's assumed. That is assumed.
Yeah, I don't recall hearing about these seatbelts now. I'll tell you what, you can spend a story point and say you have your seatbelts on.
Spend a fucking story point for a damn seatbelt.
Remember, safety is pertinent.
Nope. Rolling resilient.
Alright, well, before you roll, it's going to be 1 red and 1 purple if you don't have a seatbelt on.
I had my friggin' seatbelt on, man. Note to self, anytime you get into a car, declare I'm wearing a fucking seatbelt. Yeah,
Let me look up my power tree real quick. I think I get a bonus to this. Just give me a moment.
Who will fly through the windshield? Find out next time. Oh, remember to wear your seatbelts, kids. This is a safety PSE brought to you by the Protect Your Cross channel. Remember, when driving, it is better to be safe than sorry. Wrap it before you tap it. That's the condom commercial. Remember, click it before you tick it or something.
It's click it or tick it.
They know what I mean. They know what I mean. It's better than wrap it before you tap it.
Okay.
You got
Green,
anything?
1 yellow, 1 red.
And 1 purple.
Oh, just let me roll the 1 purple, and we just retroactively add it to that.
Okay.
I think you failed, my guy. The only thing you rolled today is advantage.
So you
that is 1 threat.
And 3 fails.
3
right.
No, 3 threat, no, 3 failures, 1 threat, and 3 advantage. So I think that's 2 advantage and 3 failures in total.
Yes. So you are going to take 3 wound damage as you slam your head against the steering wheel. And this is ignoring soak. Alright. Now, Mr. Doctor, how do you want to play this game?
So we've just slammed through the building.
Yeah,
He's whacked his head off the steering wheel.
Yep.
What exactly commotion have we just caused? I'm gonna
Don't
assess that first.
Wait, you gotta roll your seatbelt check.
I said I was spending a story point.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't see you spend it. Let's see. Remember, to spend story points is !D and L. You're in the wrong chat.
Oh, I see. That way. Yep. Yeah, take the dang story point, you greedy story point gremlin.
We're playing the game chat in the city chat for some reason. I already spent it for you.
No, for my transformation. Oh, for my transformation? Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about for his crash. If that's for your transformation, sorry. All right. So yeah. All right. So you spend the story point, and you have retroactively clicked your seatbelt on before the crash and saved yourself from some damage. And you look to your left, and you see that Count of Crime has transformed into your elder state, correct?
Yes.
And now there's just like a large, hulking, vampiric-like monstrosity beside you.
I'm gonna call it.
Well, not beside him. I'm currently outside of the car, flying at breakneck speeds.
All right. So, just so I'm straight, You crash the van into the building. You slam
Yes.
your head. You transform as you slam your head. And now you are flying above the vehicle in the store.
No, I assumed I went through the window.
Oh, no, no. You just slammed your head into the steering wheel.
Oh, then yeah, no. Currently I walk out. Am I bleeding?
No, I'm just going to say it's more like a concussion.
Is everyone running away, or do I have to do something to make them run away?
Yes. Everyone that was in the store. Let's see who was all in the store. You've killed 6 people.
You killed 6 people?
Nice.
There's a crowd forming outside, and the crowd is roughly 1 person right now. A lot of other people are running away.
We have one guy who's just staring.
He's in
So,
shock for sure.
Yeah, so what I'd like to do is I would like to search the 6 bodies for keys, and I say this out. The doctor start getting what we need.
Alright. I'm gonna go grab fucking wooden planks and cheapo locks.
Alright.
Actually, no, wait. If we're robbing the store, I'm grabbing the best looking locks I can that aren't actually locked up.
Alright. So roll me a perception check, because the store is heavily damaged right now. It's a small store.
Perception is...
3 purple.
Ah. Well, this is gonna go great. Let's see. What's the command? Exclamation R.
Yep, space.
3P. 2G.
Oh, wow. You successfully find what you're looking for. However, as you move some stuff, I'm going to spend that 2 threat. As you move some stuff, you see a guy reach over the counter, and he looks at you, and he slams his hand underneath the table, and the alarm just starts blaring.
Can I tase him?
Yeah, you can tase him. 1
So
purple.
that is a 1 purple. 3G. 1P. Oh, that's the wrong. Sorry, I'm used to slash commands.
He jolts and jiggles and wiggles and collapses unconscious. However, your stun gun is saying it's low on battery now. But you're in a store, you can obviously find batteries.
So, about
That's a
those
bad
keys,
automatic.
I'd like to try and check what kind of cars these people had they drove here with.
Alright. If you're looking for keys, it's going to be an easy check because obviously most people have cars. So just do a easy perception check.
Can I use skullduggery because
I'll allow it.
just illicitly trying to steal these?
Yeah, you can do that.
One roll, yellow, 1 green, and 1 purple, or
1 purple, yep. Ah, you succeed. You find a key that goes to this car.
So we're stealing a car now, too.
this car is fucked.
Hold on.
I
Discord's
wonder-
saying the image is too big.
I wonder why.
And we have to get rid of this car, man.
As you pull up the key and click it,
what?
this pulls around the corner.
Fuck, that can't hold anything. I look for another key.
All right, roll another 1 purple and 1 setback. So that's gonna be 1K. Picks up the nicest vehicle. Fuck, I don't want that.
It draws
Oh,
too
wait,
much
wait.
attention.
I rolled an S.
Yeah, that's right.
What's an
Uh,
It's S or K.
okay. One threat, I'm looking specifically for, like, a truck.
All right, so you hear a honk from the key, and you can tell this key's been heavily modified. And when you look outside, you
God.
can see what's lighting up is this.
That is exactly what we need. Doctor, have you... Wait. Is there chlorine in here? And bleach?
He has
No, this is a hard...
He has successfully found the materials.
I have wood, locks, and a battery for my taser.
Okay.
The alarms are going off, dude. Let's just get them here.
What are they going to do? I can survive gunshots. Oh, Fitz, you can't. Okay, let's go.
Ooh. So, as you're deciding to go, you hear the sirens of a cop car as it drifts into view. They're still a little ways away, though. They're about to be there, though. You can clearly see them from the hole you made in the wall.
Can I shoot a bullet at one of their tires?
You can try. That is going to be... they're at... I'm going to say that they're at long range. So that's 3 purple. What kind of gun do you have again?
Heavy revolver.
Alright, so I think that only reaches into medium range. So I'm going to upgrade the difficulty. It's going to be 1 red and 2 purple. And it's going to be 1 setback. So that's S or K.
Okay, so 2 red.
No, 1 red, 2 purple.
1 red, 2 purple, and 1 K.
So you fire off your shot and you miss. You do have 1 advantage, however.
When does it hit a different part of the
Can I spend that advantage on them being distracted by the gunfire as we rush to get all this stuff in?
I'll say that causes them to swerve and prematurely stop.
Okay, yeah, I'd throw the wood into the truck.
Alrighty. So you're loading up things in the street now, right? So that is...
Oh, can I try and grab some propane?
Yeah, there is propane.
Yeah, I grabbed some propane too.
Alright. So, as you're outside loading stuff up, you hear a gunshot, and it tags the back of the truck, but doesn't hit anything vital. The police officer you shot at earlier has fired back with a rifle.
I get in the car and I said, Zoltan, get in.
Yeah, I'm hopping in. Duck and cover.
Alright.
Putting my freaking seatbelt on.
Well, hold on, Doctor. Since you're ducking and covering, so that's going to be increase the difficulty, I'd say. There's another gunshot rings out, and it's another miss. It doesn't tag the vehicle, but it does hit the street. People are screaming and running away, and you hear more sirens off in the distance.
Oh, did he get in the car?
Yeah, he's in the car safely.
And I drive off.
So you turn the key, and it goes... And finally, it just cranks. Just a smooth crank all of a sudden. So make me a driving check. And this is a standard truck, so your character probably doesn't know how to drive standard, I'd assume. So I'm going to say it's 1 red.
Wait, like a normal car?
A standard car.
Oh.
Like you shift gears yourself.
A stick.
Oh, okay. Then that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, but you should call that
Alright.
stick, and we just call the other one automatic.
Nice. So you pass and you miraculously get the thing in gear and
extra
keep it in
green
gear.
is for my elder form, by the way.
Gotcha. So you're driving pretty good, and I'm guessing you're going to head straight to the warehouse or the event house.
Yes.
All right. So as you're driving, a police car begins to ride up on your back, and you hear over the loudspeaker, "This is the police. Please pull over immediately." Do
It's a
you?
doctor's safety wheel, and I'd like to pull out my gun, and I'd like to fire a shot at their tires.
All right. So you're in a moving vehicle. So I'm going to upgrade the difficulty, but they're in short range, and that's in your thing. So it's going to be 1 purple upgraded to 1 red. Ah, nice. You shoot, and the tire is hit. The tire immediately implodes upon itself, sending the cop in an out-of-control spin, slamming into a street light. That is the
So, yeah.
only cop currently that was chasing you.
Yeah, I keep on driving to the event.
All right. So, you get there within about 10 minutes. The cops have spread their search out. Your phone rings.
I answer it.
This is Johnny Hancock of Hancock
As
Construction.
I answer it,
What?
Ja,
Yes, this is Johnny Hancock. I believe you talked to my brother Derek Hancock. I believe we've been working hard getting you those hot pink bars installed in one of your warehouses. I was just wondering, when could we expect payment? Now, I'm just going to mention this once. I don't know if that
where
there...
did the $20,000 go? Like, that was, we already gave you half. Like, you get the ends once you get.
Well, I'm just going to tell you this. We did go a little over the hot pink bars that doctor feller that you hang out with, that he requested to be hot pink. The paint was out of stock. We had to get it shipped from Russia. It's got a lot of lead in it, so if prisoners try to eat their way out, they'll get cancer or whatever lead gives you.
Also tells him about that part. Okay, if you need, okay, so, if I can get on it, getting you the payment early if you want for that, but it is going to take a bit if you want payment outside of contract dates.
Well, I believe my brother Derek Hancock, he talked to your doctor feller, and he had mentioned that he was interested. So, we don't usually take tips, but in this case, if you give my brother your tip, then we'll call it even.
Just the tip?
We just need a small tip. And, just take him out on a nice dinner date or something,
Yes, sure, what?
Yeah, we talked to your doctor friend about this. He said you might be interested, and he didn't say no or anything. So we were just, my brother really likes you, and we think you would.
Fine, whatever. I don't care.
All right. Well, I'll let him know. How's Sunday at 10 p.m. at Les Amis? It's a German
Sure,
place.
whatever.
All right. I will. I'll let him know. I appreciate it, sir. It's nice doing business with you. My brother's going to be overjoyed to hear this news. Also, did you hear about that crocodile running rampant under the streets?
This is an oddly specific thing to call me and talk about. Yeah, we have crocodiles in Union City. They were.
Well,
They came
only
with the
reason
Jordan.
I bring it up is you got one in your warehouse.
Wait, like a normal sized crocodile?
Well, I'd like to tell you yes, but honestly, he's walking on two legs, and he's a little buff. He killed one of my construction guys and said he was waiting for someone to show up, but no one ever showed up. And I told him I'd make the call so long as he didn't eat none of my guys, and he seemed to be okay with that. So I kept my end of the bargain so he'd stop eating us.
Okay, I'll deal with that later.
All right, I'll let him know, Mr. Crocodile guy feller. He said he'll deal with you a little later. He's a little busy. And you hear like a crocodile just roar in the background. He's like, yeah, feller, I know. Look, he's gonna come talk to you real soon, I promise. He just told me on the phone, don't eat the paint. Do not eat the paint. Here, sir. All right, I'm gonna try to calm this gator
Right,
down.
so
I got
let's
some
eat the paint.
ribs in the back, and I'll let you deal with him tomorrow.
I think we should
Yeah.
go capture that gator.
Johnny, stop circle jerking the. God damn it, he's circle jerking the gator again. Bye. And you hear click.
So yeah, as this was happening, obviously I was putting locks on the door, locking up all the exits, shooting anyone who gets in my way.
All
Oh, I
right.
got the wood boards too that you.
So everybody is inside, and security outside seems kind of lax right now. So you can put the locks on the door relatively easy, but getting to the roof is another issue, and the front entrance is heavily guarded.
What's the building made out of?
Building materials that meet the quota, such as concrete, rebar, and steel.
So we have the propane, right?
Yes, you do have some. You do have the propane. Say you got what, three canisters.
You know what we should do? We should go capture that gator after this.
Obviously we deal with Gator, but this isn't something we can like drop midway through.
Yeah, but like I could turn you into a giant gator demon monster.
Why would I want that?
You
know
hear
what?
police sirens off in the distance as they begin to slowly encroach in this area.
I'd like to strategically place the propane and the wood in the back.
So, let's see. Let's see if a random event occurs in the back alley. And it doesn't. You got lucky.
And I'd like to take the matchbook
All right.
and light. Wait,
I'm gonna stand back before he blows us both the fuck up.
I'm gonna ask the doctor. No,
Oh,
he
God.
wouldn't be able to
I'm gonna
hotwire the
ask the
car, so I'm not gonna do the second part. So I'd like to have it to where it's
Wait,
like,
wait. What skill would hotwiring a car be?
Hot wiring a car would be mechanics.
I'm decent at that.
what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the truck filled with gasoline, right?
Yes.
I'd like to drive it onto, like, near the propane and wood.
All right.
And as I light the match, obviously I'm running to the car the doctor's trying to hardwire.
You
All right.
hotwire.
So you're gonna hotwire the car. For the difficulty is going to be. Let's see. First, let's see what kind of car it is.
Something fast. Fastest looking car I can find.
That's your fastest looking car you could find. All right. You're on the street in a back alleyway. All right. You find this vehicle, and it's hidden under some old boxes.
This is the fat. Okay.
Well, you're in a.
some charity gala.
It's the back alley car. So as you approach it, do you want to run a perception check or anything on this?
No, I just want hot wires.
All right. So as you get in, you ignore
I am going to look at the gas, the needle for the gas when I hotwire it, so that we don't try and take off in an empty car.
All right. So the check is going to be 2 purple. No setback, just 2 purple. Ah, you succeed. So you reach down, and there's some weird liquid getting on your hand, making it kind of slippery. And you finally get it. You hear it crank up, just grunk, 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 and finally it just cranks up flawlessly. It sounds good. Sounds like it's been well maintained. But you have this weird liquid on your hands now.
What's the fuel look like on the car?
All right, so let's see what this is at.
Tank.
It's 73% full.
Oh, good. I'm then gonna skedaddle into the passenger seat and look for something to wipe my hands off with.
All right. So now you want to make a perception check,
Fine, you're so bent on perception.
or you could do a vigilance check.
Which one am I better at? Where's Big Ol'? Yeah, I'm better at Big Ol'. What's the difficulty?
1 purple. All right. So you open up the glove box and there's a human hand inside.
I'll wipe my hands off of that.
Sounds good.
And then I'll throw the human hand back inside the glove box.
All right. So talk about getting
like
a hand.
I would like to drive the car.
I'm a doctor. Like, it's not gonna bother me. I'm practically a master class surgeon.
So you want to drive the car where?
To the front of the gala.
All right. So you drive it, no problem. It's not a standard, and it's not something unruly. It's a normal car, so no roll. You pull it around to the front of the gala, and let's see if you get noticed. Yeah, so you see one guy is eyeing you suspiciously, and he begins to make his way to the back of the vehicle, looking at it suspiciously.
Is this a security guy or just a normal dude?
He's a security guy for sure.
So, I'd like to roll down the window.
So as you roll down the window, you see him, he's easing, he's not focused on you, he's looking at the back license plate.
That's easy what I do. I reverse.
Alright, so you reverse in the middle of the street. So,
Onto him, yes.
no check made, you squash him. Because, yeah, you squash him nice and good, and he screams out in pain.
When does the explosion happen?
I'm gonna get out real quick and tase him.
One explosion happening in... If it's a 1, it happens now. It's a 1. The explosion goes off as he screams out in pain, muffling his screams of agony.
Can I tase him real quick?
Oh, yeah, you can also tase him.
Ed.
Give him 1 purple. He has nothing to fight back with.
I rolled it.
So, the end goal here is I'm pretty much waiting for people to run out of the building.
You fail to tase him and end up tasing the truck. Or the car.
That's fine. I'll get back in the car.
Yep, so as the explosion occurs, the building is shook. There's screaming. There's sirens off in the distance from the cops that was in the area. Has now started to beeline to this area. People are running out. You see some mild mid-tier celebrities running out in nice dresses. You see normal people running out. Bodyguards are running inside.
What, inside?
Yep, the bodyguards are running inside.
Yeah. I am waiting for Mr. Boxerton to run out.
So, do you want to hide from the cops? They will be here in... Oh, that's the wrong button. They'll be here in 2 turns.
I'll go into an alleyway.
Alright, so you begin to drive your vehicle around into an alleyway. And
I leave the car. I'm going into an alleyway.
Oh, you leave the car and you're going into an alleyway. Alright, Mr. Doctor, you are now alone in the car.
I'm gonna turn the radio on.
Alright. As you turn the radio on, you're blasted with "I'm a Barbie Girl" from Aqua.
I'm just going to crank the volume up louder to lower the suspicion of the vehicle.
Alright, so you crank the volume that is sitting on top of another human being's all the way up. And "I'm a Barbie Girl" is just blaring outside of the open driver's side window.
Oh, he left the car on top of the gas.
He never said he left the top of him. So yeah, Barbie Girl's blaring, the guy underneath is screaming in agony still. There's an explosion that just went off. There's police sirens, and you're just jamming out in the car.
I'm gonna leave the car like that, and I'm gonna go find another car to hotwire.
Alright. Alright, Count of Crime, you're in the alleyway, and I'm guessing you're like trying to scope out the, make sure Mr. Boxerton leaves.
Yeah, I'm literally waiting for it to see Mr. Boxerton.
Alright, so you see someone that looks like Mr. Boxerton leave the building with 2 security guards.
Can I roll a perception to be sure? Can I roll something to make sure it's him?
Yes, you can roll me a 2 purple vigilance check.
I'm assuming that's just perception.
Or you can do perception.
Better at vigilance, so... how many purple or red?
2 purple. As far as you can tell, you take 2 strain for this. But as far as you can tell, he looks exactly how you remember Boxerton looking.
I need to edit.
Imagine remembering things.
Yeah, so I see him, I take out my gun, and I take the shot.
Alright, so I'm going to say that he is in medium range, so that is going to be 2 purple. Ooh, 2 triumphs. Holy hell. The first triumphs of the game is a double triumph, people. A double triumph. Yo, what's going on, Naox? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so that is obviously, you can make that a critical hit if you would like.
Do it.
Yeah, no, I make it a critical.
Alright, what's your base damage for your heavy pistol?
I think it's 6, but let me double check. Yeah, it's 6 damage. Crits add 3.
So that's 6 damage. Okay, so it's actually base damage plus 4. Apparently, I have been doing damage wrong, because why have base damage at all, I wonder? So it's 6 plus 4. And then you're going to crit twice?
Yep, I'm assuming so.
Alright, so that's going to be, because you can only really crit once in a turn, that's going to be a crit. I'm going to say that's a plus 20 on it, if that's fine with you for 2 triumphs.
I have a question. If I can only do 1 crit, right?
Yeah.
Can I spend one of the triumphs to ricochet into one of the bodyguards?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'd like to spend it to do that.
Alright, so 1 crit to, 1 triumph to crit, and then the other one to make it ricochet into the other bodyguard.
Yep.
You bounced it off his skull.
So let's see what crit he gets. Oh shit. Alright, so you shoot this guy right in the
The eyeball.
Spine. Can I aim for the spine?
I get to pick, and I'm gonna say that you hit him in the femur. One of the most dangerous places to get hit.
He's fucked.
The bullet impacts so hard and heavy, it ricochets and hits his guard to the left of him, dealing equal damage. So he's gonna do another. He's gonna take 10 damage. So his guard goes down, and he falls to the ground, and you watch as something strange happens. He begins to writhe and morph into somebody you've never seen before.
Well, didn't get what I wanted to get, but one of my problems is gone.
The other bodyguard grabs him and quickly begins dragging him into the back of a limousine, and the limousine is going to take off. As far as you know, Mr. Boxerton may still be in the building.
Hey, Doc, have you hotwired a new car yet?
He hasn't asked me to roll yet, so I don't know.
Roll me a, yes, we're going to roll because everyone has left the street. They've gotten their vehicles and ran off. Let's see here. I want you to roll me first a cool check, as police cars are now speeding by you. And being you're in the vicinity, they may take that a little bit suspicious. So it's going to be a 3 purple cool check.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so one of the cops just stops his car dead stop and jumps out and rushes over to you, thinking that maybe you're in a daze. Maybe you're in shock. Sir, are you alright?
Damn it, I'm a doctor.
Alright, doctor, sir. Well, if you're a doctor, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in the building trying to help anyone who's injured?
I just got here. I heard a loud boom.
He grabs your shoulder and says, alright, well, we're going to escort you in. We need you to help get any injured civilians out of the vicinity.
Whoa. I fix people. I'm not first responder. I fix people.
It's part of your agreement as a doctor. You take a pledge that when people are in danger, you offer your services then and there. So right now, you are a first responder, and you are on the scene of a literal terrorist attack. So come on, we got to get in the building.
The hell? Alright. Whatever you say, man.
So he grabs your shoulder, and he starts like leading you in. He draws his gun. He's like, there's gunshots reported here just minutes ago, so be careful. Those damn terrorists may still be around.
Yeah, I saw a crocodile-looking thing running away after everything blew up.
A crocodile. Roll me a deception check, and it's going to be 2 purple.
Ah, found it.
And I'm going to give you a boost die, so 1B, 1 boost, because you remembered to blame crocodiles. There we go. Oh, nice. He like, a crocodile did this? We've been getting reports. There's like several weird crocodile things in the sewers lately. They even ate a baby last week.
It walks on 2 legs and is really muscular.
Oh, that's... We're going to have to worry about that later. I thought the terrorists were bad, but now we have terrorist crocodiles? Disgusting. He leads you up the stairs. Count, you can see that there's a police officer with a gun leading the doctor into the burning building now.
This is the worst cop ever. Let's just escort doctors into burning buildings.
Yeah, no, definitely how we're gonna make money is suing the police department after this.
I am definitely suing the police department for this. But hey, if I can convince this guy to put a bounty on the crocodile, we can take care of the crocodile and our money problems.
So, the limo's gone, right?
Yeah, the limo is gone.
We have confirmed that most likely that wasn't actually Mr. Boxerton.
Yeah. You can safely put that in the books that 9 times out of 10 wasn't him. That was a doppelganger of sorts. Maybe even the one that broke into your office.
If we think about this logically, if he's going through all the trouble of having a body double... Wait. That car. I would like to check the car, and I'd like to check the body in the car to see who it is.
Alright, so more police have arrived on scene. You're going to have to make me a stealth check. That is going to be 3 purple. But you're going to get a bonus die because they're not focused on that side of the street.
Yeah. 2 yellow, 2 green, and 1 boost and 3 purple?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, they should remember to level up stealth like a true Nosferatu.
So, I think they see me. I have a question of what
Yeah.
I can I spin the advantage to help me identify this body?
So you do fail. A policewoman rushes up to you and like forces you down on the ground, not like arresting you. Sir, what are you doing? There's an active crime scene of terror. A literal crocodile just bombed this building for some reason. We need to stay down out of cover.
She's touching me?
Yes.
I absorb her life energy.
Okay. Make the, was that a check? Make your power check.
I drink people.
And I'm going to say because she's touching you, it's going to give you a free upgrade as she is technically willingly touching you.
Let me just double check what the actual, Okay. 3 green, 1 boost. Damn it!
So nothing occurs, and she turns and looks at you and says, "Sir, we need to stay as still as possible. There was an active shooter here, and there's crocodiles. I'm going to secure the perimeter. You stay here." And she looks around. Is this your car, sir?
Ja.
All right, make me a average deception check.
That's
2 purple.
I'm sorry, this is the car that's still on top of someone's body, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say he's passed out from pain, and she's worried about the building.
I'm just saying, it's really dumb to even lie and say it's your car. It's on top of someone.
Okay, think about this from my perspective. Best case scenario, she believes me. Worst case scenario, back to trying to kill her.
Worst case scenario. Oh, she believes you. All right, sir, we need you to get this car out of here. Just drive off and park it down the street. If you can, come by the precinct. We got some questions if you've seen anybody suspicious.
Just let me help my friend here into the car.
Where's your friend?
He pretty much during the explosion, it caused the car to jump a little onto his foot, as you can see. I point to the guy.
Onto his foot as he's like completely run over.
And he freaked out and got even deeper under the car.
All right, okay. She wasn't even gonna notice him, but now that she's been pointed out, you're gonna need to make me a 2 red. You're gonna need to make me a 2 red. I guess charm check or deception.
Let me check which one's better.
You can charm him like, oh yeah, yeah, but oh, maybe the dice gods will smile upon you, but 2 red for sure.
Rolling charm.
God damn it! God damn it! You succeed, but you're gonna take 2 strain. This lie is really taking it out of you. Sir, that looks like it's more than on his foot, but I understand. Maybe in the explosion he tried to crawl under. But here, just she grabs him and she's gonna try to pull him out for you.
I drive up a little, and I want to try and get her to help me into the car so I can drive him into a quote-unquote hospital.
So she pulls him out from under there as you pull up some, and she starts to lift him. Here, do you want me to throw him in the back seat?
Josh, that would be very helpful.
So she opens up the back seat. She's not paying attention because he's a heavy guy. She throws him off into the back seat and slams the door, and you all hear a secondary explosion come from inside the building. Doctor.
That is my cue to leave.
Alright, Doctor, you're inside. The cop is escorting you.
Basically at gunpoint.
The cop is escorting you. And
Into the fire at gunpoint. This is the worst cop ever.
He looks around and he finds a empty room. And he is going to... Let's see here. Let's see if he succeeds. Yeah. He grabs you, punches you in the face, knocking you into that room, and steps in, closing the door.
Interesting. How much damage do I take?
You actually will only take 4 damage. If your soak probably absorbs that, though, if you have enough.
I have 2 soap.
So you take 2 damage.
Okay. So this guy is hostile.
He kneels down beside of you. So, you're working for that Joseph Berkman guy, huh? He starts doing that corrupt cop mafia chew, like he's chewing on a toothpick or something in the back of his mouth.
I'm gonna look at this man and be like, I am literally a doctor.
Yeah, we got footage, we got surveillance, we have intel. And he's like chewing, he's like looking around. Now, this building ain't too stable now. Someone has blew out the back. And that's not even a joke. But I'm going to tell you this. You work for that Joseph Berkman guy is a quick way to die. But I got an offer that you can't refuse. He puts his gun to your head. Or, sorry, you won't refuse. Now, I want you to hear me out, son. There's some crime affiliations your boss has got going on, and they go against my boss's wants. And I'm going to tell you this, just like I told the last guy before I put a bullet in his skull. I'm going to need you to report to me. And if you don't, we're going to kill everybody you know. It doesn't matter if it's your mother, we'll find her. If she's dead, we'll dig her up, resurrect her, and kill her again. Don't worry about how. Don't worry about how or who.
Hold on. Let's go back to that resurrection thing.
He's gonna smash you in the head with a gun.
Whoa, man! Didn't anyone ever tell you I can steal magic powers like that?
You're gonna take 6 damage.
Son of a bitch.
Now, stop getting smart and asking too many questions, son. Now, that Berkman guy, we kind of want him. We don't want him dead or anything. We kind of want him to work with us. But here's the deal. He can't know he's working for us.
Can I attempt to use my magic powers and heal my wounds while he's talking to me?
Yeah, you can make a check.
Let's see.
He throws down a piece of paper in front of you. And he says, take that with you. Don't show it to anybody. And my boss will be in touch with you shortly. Trust me. He's a man of vicarious standards. He will ensure that he gets what he wants. If you need to contact me, my name is Bakers. Bakersfield. I know it sounds stupid, but that's my name, Bakersfield. Separate, not Bakersfield, but Baker's last name Field. You call down to the precinct, you ask for me, and I'll come to wherever you're at. Now, your first job is we need you to secure some documents. We need to know exactly how many assets Joseph Berkman has in his possession.
Negative 20,000. Next question.
Negative 20,000. Well, that was easier than anticipated. We thought he was going to put up a little bit of a fight, but maybe we can ask you the bigger questions. There's been a jump in powered individuals lately. Does he have powers?
I can steal those. I can steal those.
You can steal powers? He backs up. Look here, son. That's quite an ability and a proclamation. Well, it's neat, and I'm sure it'll help out the commander when he steps into the city in about 2 months from now. But until then,
is he still like standing on top of me?
No, he's never. He just like hit you. He's like standing beside you.
You said I fell to the ground at one point, though.
Yeah, he knocks you down. He knocked you down into the room.
Okay. I'm going to be standing back up at this point if he's not,
Yeah, he's not holding you down.
Okay.
But he does have a gun trained on you.
That's nice of him.
Now, tell me, does this Berkman fella, does he have any powers?
I'm just going to shrug.
He reaches back with his free hand and he pulls out a grenade and he pulls the pin.
I'm going to go and tase him.
All right. Make me a. That's going to be 2 purple. Is your taser, if I remember right, is it a stun gun or just a hand taser, right?
It's a stun gun.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to be 1 purple, and it's going to be upgraded, and you're going to get 1 setback.
So 1 red, 1 black.
Yeah. 1 red, 1 black.
Oh, jeez.
You can just edit that and put the R in there. Oh, yeah, never mind. I guess it don't work. It used to.
Yeah, it's not usually.
You fire the stun gun, and he actually dodges it.
Can I use that advantage to fuck with his ability to hold onto that grenade?
Yes. Yes, I'll say that as he dodges it, he loses grip on the grenade and drops it.
I'm gonna just run fast as I can while he scrambles with the grenade.
Alright. Well, all you see is as soon as he lets go of the grenade, he's in shock, and he starts dashing to a back window, and I'm assuming you're dashing out the door to go back out the front?
Yep.
So you dash out the front, and after 5 seconds, you hear a secondary explosion which shakes the entire building. As you're able to make it out the front. You're surrounded by police officers.
As I burst that, I'm gonna like cough because of the smoke that I assume was in there.
All right.
Run to the nearest police officer and yell that I need help. That there was an officer trapped in there.
All right. You're not technically lying, so make me a do me a good leadership or a charm.
It's all the same. How many purple?
It's going to be 2 purple. She grabs you and like pulls you around. We don't have any reports of officers going in the building yet. We were told to hold off.
I think he was here before the building got.
Well, what was his name?
Bakersfield? I don't
Bakersfield. God damn it. He's always been a wild card. She lets you go and throws you to the side. Get out of here. Hurry. And she like rushes into the building.
Fast as I can to get the fuck out of here.
All right. Counter crime. You're chilling in your vehicle with your new buddy, right?
Yeah, are you gonna make me roll to eat his life essence away?
He's unconscious. I'm gonna say you can just do it.
Yeah.
I drink people.
I would like to take how much if I killed him from eating him. How much how much can I heal? Actually, I think my powers tells me exactly how much I get.
Yeah, I would check your powers just to be certain.
Okay, so I get 3, because it's my will. How much health does he have?
He has 10. 10 wound
Okay.
threshold.
So absorbing all of him, I would get 10 back, but I don't have 10 in total. Well, I have 11. That's what I
Isaiah,
think. Let me do math.
pour me
Do
some
I
juice in
spot
this.
the count in his car as I run out?
As you're running out, you will see the car. It's not it's not hard to miss. It's bright red.
I'm running straight to the car and hopping in the passenger seat.
All right. As you hop in, you notice that Joseph Berkman is sucking off a guard in his power way, not the gay, not the other way. He's not doing anything illicit to an unconscious human being. Suck the gay way. Oh my
Yeah.
god. The
So I am currently, I'm fully healed because he has enough health to heal
I'm gonna be like,
me.
drive.
And I can't really transfer that health to. I drive.
I can just heal myself. That's the magic.
All right, so you're driving away, and I'm gonna say that you're in a safe distance away.
While we're driving, I'm gonna keep trying to heal myself.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Now that you're safe, do you want to pull off, or do you want to go back to HQ or the warehouse, or where do you want to go? You still need to examine these body parts that are in the vehicle. All right.
Well, that heals me by 4.
I'd like to drive at a reasonable pace to the warehouse and hey,
The
Doctor,
where?
can you check body parts while we drive to the warehouse with the crocodile man?
All right.
Check for what? There's a severed hand in the glove box. You can always fingerprint it. Get some fingerprinting stuff.
There's
Yeah.
always a trunk also.
Yeah, but I can't check the trunk while we're driving.
True. Alright, so you're driving at a reasonable speed. Most first responders and emergency are at that building, at the Boxerton estate. You pull up to your warehouse, and no one's there, and it's very quiet. There is bloodstains on the front door.
I feel like the crocodile may have eaten or...
Okay, so we don't have to pay him. I'm already going to kill his brother and rewrite his will.
Yeah, but they were a construction company that...
Yeah, but not all of them are going to be dead.
Yeah,
Not
but both
all.
the brothers were here. So if they're all dead, that means both the owners of the company are dead. Which means
That
the
is
company...
good thing.
I mean...
Yes, I might not be able to, like, take over company now, or I'll be able to buy it very cheap once we get money. Anyway, I go into the building.
Alright, so you go into the building. You wasn't going to check the hatchback or anything?
Well, actually, as I go into the building, Doctor, check body while I go do this. I'll call you if I need you.
Alright. I'm gonna go open the trunk.
So as you open the trunk, you see a body that has been mutilated, and inside there is a head.
So there's a body and a head. Is the body missing a hand?
Yeah, it's missing a lot of parts.
Can I heal the head?
No.
Damn it.
You cannot heal the hand.
The head.
Yo, you
Wait.
can't heal the head either.
Can I take the hand and stitch it back onto the body?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check for that. Count of crime, while he makes that check, you enter into your warehouse as he's building Frankenstein.
I'm gonna just sit back here and stitch the entire body back together if it's in pieces and put it
Alright.
into one whole thing.
So if you're going piece by piece, it's going to be it's going to be a hard check for everything except for the head. The head is going to be 3 red because that is complex binding the fucking
Alright.
spine back.
How many rolls am I making?
5.
They're all hard. Okay. 1.
God damn it. Alright, Count of Crime, while he's doing that, he succeeds on putting something back. God damn, a triumph. Oh, god damn.
And then the head.
Oh my god! You've successfully... You know what, for those triumphs, for the one you failed, I'll say for those triumphs, you can put that on there too.
So I have stitched this whole body back together into one piece.
Yep. Albeit you don't know who this person is.
That wasn't my goal. I just wanted to put the body back together.
Okay. Alright, well, mission accomplished.
I'm gonna sit here and practice my healing power on it.
Alright, you do that. Count of crime. You push open the bloody door, and it's a loud creaking sound. You walk in, and there's a blood trail leading from the door, and it's just leading you into your own building. The lights are off, except for one in the way back. It's just flickering on and off. Do you walk towards it?
And the lights
Yeah.
will flicker on and off.
So as you approach the flickering light, there is just pitch black. Are you still in your vampire state?
Never
Alright. So,
left.
never left it. God damn it, I forgot about that with the police.
That's just how distracted they were.
They were so distracted they didn't realize they're talking to a fucking vampire. Alright, so
That's what the charm check was for.
as you walk into the darkness, you hear the warehouse door slam shut and something fall behind you.
I don't have any night vision in my vampire state.
It sounds like something is quickly scurrying
I don't think I would be able
around.
to see it if it's that dark. I'd like to walk into the light.
You walk into the flickering light, and it's just casting a faint yellow down. And you realize that the light is illuminating one of the cells you had commissioned.
Yep. Is there anything in the cell?
There is a bloody woman, and the light occasionally illuminates her body.
Bring it back to me, I can fix it up.
Is this a woman who works for me?
You've never seen this woman in your life.
Okay.
Check her for ID.
Yeah, I guess I walk in the cell.
Oh, I'll search this body back here for ID.
Alright, if you're searching the bodies for ID, it's going to be 1 purple. And it's going to be a, you can do vigilance, you can do perception, you can do skullduggery.
I really succeeded in that role.
Oh my god.
I found everything that body had on it. I would
Alright.
put the whole thing back together.
Mr. Doctor, you find the wallet, and inside you find the ID of one Danny Boxerton, owner of the Boxerton Foundation. Or at least former owner of the Boxerton Foundation.
Cool.
You, Count of Crime, you find the ID of Jessica Lawrence. This name means nothing to you.
Yeah, I guess I'd throw it away and leave, I guess, I'd yell out, "Oh, we can do this in multiple ways. I know you're going to pick the hard way.
As you're talking, you hear something fly through the air and the light
To not
breaks.
offer an alternative.
The light bulb above you shatters as something is hurled at it.
Can I, fire at the direction it's hurled at?
You can. That is a blind shot, so I'll say it's 1 purple. Just to see if you hit anything.
Vigilance for that? Or is it just a normal shot?
Just a normal shot.
And so it adds a purple, or just 1 purple in general?
Just 1 purple in general. So, you fire your gun and the muzzle flash illuminates what's in front of you now is a large alligator standing on 2 legs and extremely buff.
Okay.
Suck him off, I dare you.
Suck that gator off right now.
I guess that's really my turn.
But
I bet you won't suck that gator dry.
the gator, you hear him as he's walking, and you hear a switch flick, and he looks over at you as all the lights in the building come back on, illuminating the area. So, you're Joseph Berkman.
Well, fuck, it can talk.
I've been waiting. Those gay construction workers told me you'd be here. They were quite cheerful, until I ate one of their men. You see, I was hungry. And after they left, they didn't leave me with enough food. So, of course, I had to bring in some takeout. And, she was quite delicious. Would you like to share in this? I see you too have been mutated.
It's been like an hour. How much food
You don't
do you need
understand.
on average?
I need to eat at least twice my body weight. Every single day.
Okay, so how much do you weigh?
I don't actually know.
While he's
Well,
having
this-
this conversation, I want to try and fix up this guy's face to make him look more like he used to.
Alright, roll me a 4 purple medicine check for off-street surgery. Count of crime, anyway. So, I was hoping we could discuss things. I noticed your, partner in the sewers the other day. Chasing that strange man.
The shapeshifter?
Yes, that thing. He was quite a sight to behold, swapping forms like he did. I want to turn back to my human self. But I'm stuck as a alligator man, and it's quite a, crappy lifestyle. I've basically been relegated to the sewers. He walks over to the woman's body and he goes, "Excuse me, but if you're not gonna eat any..." He picks her up, and you see as he puts her head in the mouth, and he just takes a bite and starts crunching on her.
Okay,
So how
so
does the body look now? Does it look like
The body looks like it never died.
I would like to call Mr. Doctor.
So you're gonna pull out your cell phone, or you're gonna like yell?
No, I'm just gonna pull out my cell phone.
I wouldn't call anyone that you would regret calling over.
Just tell him
I'm
over
getting
here.
another body. Give me a moment. I want to do tests.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
What do you want? I fixed the body up. It's the guy we were trying to kill.
Fucking sweet. Could you bring in the body of the man whose life energy I drained? I want to see if there's still nutrients in it for my new friend to eat.
Yeah, sure. Let me just take some pictures of this guy we were trying to kill.
Yeah. We can post those anonymous.
Yeah, that was the plan. Because clearly, whoever
and then like mess with
meet him-
shapeshifter, man. It'll be very useful.
Yeah, clearly the shapeshifter guy took his identity.
Now,
He's dead.
you brought me dinner. Maybe you're not a bad guy after all.
So would
Yeah.
you like to hear my offer?
I'm gonna
Yes.
find a corpse. I'm gonna pose it, dress up with it,
So
make it obvious he's dead. But yeah, I'm gonna take like a million pictures of this guy.
nice.
There's gonna be no denying that he's dead.
So here's the deal I offer him. We're gonna get a lot of bodies from our operations of life training, right? I give him those bodies to like dispose of, eat, whatever he feels like. And when we capture the shapeshifter, the Doctor uses his powers to take those shapeshifting powers temporarily to allow him to turn back into a human.
That's quite the plan. You're telling me that your friend has the ability to take and give powers. There's only one caveat. You see, I have the ability to turn other people into crocodilic-like monsters like me. I want the sewers. That is my territory, the entire underground of the entirety of the City of Union. I want to control their sewer lines for ease of access for my hunting grounds.
Well, I can't grant you that. That is a long-term plan. I can agree to give it to you once we win.
Here's my counter offer. You supply me with the food of the people you kill and drain, and even take their powers of, in hopes of granting me the ability to shapeshift. However, every area you take over, I will be the enforcer of the underground domain. I will control the sewers, and not any person who enters and leaves will not leave or enter without my permissible permission. And even I will allow any of your men to freely traverse the sewers.
Well, you will have to so you know about the sanitation workers, the people who maintain the sewers? You're going to have to leave them alone, so cops don't come, because I am just a gang lord, so I think that's pretty obvious.
So, you want me to ignore the easy prey?
Yeah,
I suppose.
Ignore those who would draw attention.
I can do my best. However, I warn you that if my hunger gets out of control, I lose control. So if I am not fed...
that body in.
So, you open the door...
Opening up like 15 of these, so as long as you keep...
So you open the door, Mr. Doctor, and you drag the body in. And you see this giant alligator creature standing on two legs talking to the Count.
I want to specify, not Mr. Boxerton. This is the lifeless husk that the Count drank.
Yes. As I assumed you didn't want to get rid of your play doll.
Exactly.
A big juicy steak for your old buddy. He slams down on all fours and in breakneck speed scurries over and snatches the body out of Mr. Doctor's arms and just begins chomping it down.
While he's doing that, I'm going to try and put my hand on his back and scan him.
Alright, first make me a stealth check of 2 red.
Who said I was trying to be stealthy?
Alright,
I'm going to announce that I'm going to I'm going to scan him while he eats.
All right. Let's see his reaction. Let's just see how he would react with the dice of fate. Ooh, that's a mystery. Let's re-roll the dice of fate. God damn it!
Can I roll a charm to try and be like, hey, he needs to check you to see if you get any nutrients from this?
He is just chowing down, but he stops and he jerks his head. Have you never heard to not touch a wild animal while he's eating? Those animals aren't responsible.
Or are you just a mutated human?
I am what I have become, a cold-blooded killer. And just because we're talking alliances don't mean I won't eat you, too.
Alright.
So he chows down. In like a minute, he's eat the body. There's just a blood stain on the ground. He stands back up, and you can see his stomach is kind of like protruding. You know how after you eat a big meal? He rubs his stomach with his alligator hand. It's my understanding that you have the ability to give and take power.
Somewhat.
Yes, do you want to be an alligator?
No.
Ah, pity. But understandable. Only the strong can become gator life.
It makes it a lot harder to perform surgery with giant gator hands. I'm a doctor.
So, Count, as I understand it, you supply me with the dead bodies of your operation. I will hold off on killing the sewage people, so long as those bodies are supplied in a timely manner for me and my offspring. I will also allow you free access to all sewer entrances for all of your jobs, and even occasionally help out when needed.
When you know.
Yes, I feel like this alliance seems like it will be very productive.
Doctor, are you trying to touch me?
You want me to scan your condition, yes?
I don't see any harm in you touching me. Take it as a symbol of trust and know that if you try anything funny, I'll bite your arm off.
Okay.
He holds out his hand.
I'm going to place my open palm on his hand. I'm going to scan him. It is a 2E check. So, 2Y, 2G, 2P.
Ooh, you succeed.
What is the name of his power tree?
So, his power tree is called Weregator. He has the, I guess you could say, misluck of permanently being in the stage of a bipedal alligator. He has the ability to pass on his curse by biting people and injecting his own DNA into their body. Those who are transformed become susceptible to his hive mind ability to control.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I tell if, because since I can copy powers for the quote unquote encounter duration, can I tell whether or not copying it would end up being permanent if I did because of its nature?
So the power itself is a permanent disfiguration.
Okay. I'm not going to copy it then.
Are you done, Doctor?
Yep. You are a weregator.
Ah, that sounds terrible. Well, as I was telling the Count, I can't transform back. And our deal is you're going to catch this, man who can, shapeshift. And share his ability with me as part of our peace offering. That way I can, revert and, transform.
I'm curious what would happen if I fused the Elder form with the Were-Gator. Would we get an Elder Gator? Or a
I'm not
Were?
letting you touch me again. Last time I let you
Listen.
do that, we got fucked over.
Listen. That
I
guy
point the
already.
gu-
That guy already didn't like us. This guy is kind of friendly. What would happen if we crisscross the Elder form with the Were-Gator?
I cock my gun.
The revolver. You mean you pull back the hammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
The gator looks and says, I don't think that cold-blooded and warm-blooded mix.
Hold on. This thing is like a vampire or something. Aren't they like cold-blooded? Are they like dead?
The gator looks over at you. I don't know.
I'm gonna make a can I do a knowledge check to see if I know like how alive the Count actually is? On a scale of 1 to 10, how alive is he?
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be easy. 1 purple.
Can I answer that question?
Yeah, you can answer it.
Oh, so that's definitely a success.
How alive is he on the scale of 1 to 10? 1 being dead is a
So
good
he's
tell, 10
you're
being
so
weak.
his elder vampire state, right?
Mhm.
So all of his organs are working except his heart.
That's like the opposite of a vampire. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much everything he's currently thinking about is dead, but you notice the parts of the body that you don't normally thinking about are alive. That makes sense?
Yeah, that's weird.
Just trying to think how that would work with his actual power. Yeah, everything he's thinking about is dead. Everything that he's not thinking about is alive.
Don't worry, Mr. Doctor. He confused me too. I kind of understand and I kind of don't at the same time.
Basically, he's like, okay,
He's Schrodinger's vampire.
scale of 1 to 10, how alive is he?
Percent.
Just from 1 to 10, how alive are you?
An elder vampire state, 50%.
Alright, a 5. Yeah, he's only like half dead.
He's half dead.
Yeah,
Only
I
half.
don't think he has this. I don't think he would have the secondary powers to survive if the powers interacted poorly.
I mean, the other guy did.
Yeah, but he
kicked
didn't
your
have
ass. So we gunned him down like a dog.
another power. We don't know how powers interact with each other.
Imagine a flying weregator. Basically, you're making a dragon, I think.
An undead dragon.
Undead Draco Lich, because he'd be undead.
No, it's not a lich yet. You have to get it to sell its soul first and become immortal.
So, I guess, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, we shake on the deal, and unless he wants to stay here for whatever reason.
What if I could distill your elder form and just give the weregator the wings? Can I turn him into a were-dragon?
Maybe at later stages you could. Potentially. But remember,
We need to set you up an actual laboratory.
I need to start
powers
leveling
are,
my
uh,
alchemy.
yeah, powers are still relatively new to the world.
What you're telling me is I should level up my alchemy skill.
Yeah.
I can make a were-dragon.
A were-dragon.
So does he stay in the building?
No, he's going to go back to the sewers for sure.
Can I look at what work
Oh, as he
has
like
been done so
falls
far?
into the sewers, I'm gonna shout out to him. Bring back any weird powered people so I can experiment on them.
He just like waves at you, and he goes back down into the sewer grate that was installed in the warehouse for the blood to run off. The work is exquisite. You have multiple cells. All of them have hot pink bars. You know, you got basically a high-tech security system watching over the place. Everything's in top-tier condition.
Escape to the sewers, okay.
Perfect. We can store all of our test subjects here.
So, I think it's we've dealt with one, or we've more or less dealt with a rival, right?
He got dealt with for us. I think the shapeshifter killed him.
Yeah. So what? Here's my.
I'm thinking that
let me
shapeshifter turns into people he kills.
let me start talking character. So, I think we should blackmail the shapeshifter into like not ceasing his operations, but generally not being a problem anymore.
Well, he'll be easier to find.
Counterpoint. If he can change what he looks like, how are you gonna blackmail him?
Well, obviously he's going to stick inside the rich person, right? In
Not
order
if we
to
blow his
maintain
cover.
in order to maintain his cover and have access to Boxerton wealth, he needs to if people know Boxerton is dead, right? He can't go into that form anymore.
Correct.
He won't be able to access the wealth.
Unless he's already transferred it into something he can.
So if we use that as like a hey, stay on your own turf, that makes sense.
Better idea. Let's pose the body in the middle of a park and just see what happens.
That's the end goal.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah. You gotta see the work I did on this guy. It was just a bunch of severed body parts before. You can look at him now.
Let you do this.
I'm gonna
I get
gesture
to-
towards them to like come look at the body as I walk out.
Oh, that is nice. Okay, I will let you do this, but I get to veto one stupid plan. Deal?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Veto rights.
You gotta see the work I did though.
I'm looking at it. We are looking at it right now. I can see there's no suture work, which I'm assuming is a good sign, right?
It's beautiful, isn't it? He was a bunch of severed body parts before. Fixed them up real good.
I keep telling you,
I told you I was the best surgeon in the city.
I'm not going to tell you it's impressive again. I've done it like twice in a row. Let's go to park, okay? We do this, and I get veto rights in future. Whatever.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
I drive him to the park.
All right.
Pull the body out. Like, just here's what we'll do. I'll hold the body with me in the passenger seat. We do a drive-by through the park. I just prop him up against a tree and we drive away.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think you could do that. I mean, I don't even think you'd need to roll stealth if you're like getting out there as fast as possible. Are you going at night?
No, let's do it in the middle of the day.
Nope, veto. I'm using the pass right now. We're doing it at night.
Damn. All right, fine. We'll do it at night. But like, let's do it like
Early morning. Like,
just as the sun starts to rise. So before anyone's out and about, but they'll be out soon.
okay. Make sure to post the pictures on the internet just in case, like, he has, like, someone, like, checking all the parks and he removes the body.
Yeah. I'll take some pictures of him in the park since we're doing it at night.
You
Alright.
know, yeah.
So you're gonna wait till night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Are you going to just wait in the warehouse?
We can wait wherever. We can wait back at the office.
I'm gonna go transform out of my elder vampire state and go deal with business. I do have a company to run.
All right.
I'm gonna start on. I'm gonna sell off some parts of the my company to pay the construction worker dudes.
All right. So, heading back to the office is what I'm hearing. So,
I don't care what the doctor does. I'm going back to the office to do business.
doctor, are you going back with him, or are you going to do doctor things?
I'm gonna go do some doctor things.
All right. So, count of crime. After a while, you return back. We're gonna say that together y'all wait until nightfall. Drop the body off, and that's when y'all separate. Or are you gonna? Okay, you got you. So after you separate, after dropping the body off successfully in the park
And taking pictures.
You return back to your HQ. And once you get to your office, you find that there is a strange sealed envelope on your desk.
I unseal it.
So as you look at the seal before you unseal it, you see that it's written in the Japanese kanji for demon.
Okay.
You unseal it, and it is written in English, not Japanese. And it reads as follows. Dear Mr. Berkman, we've noticed that your growing interference in our affairs has gotten a bit out of hand. I, Mr. Miyamoto, of the Miyamoto Yakuza gang, would like to encase you with a dowry to ease our burden on you. We hope that you'll accept $1 million to stay out of our affairs, and in exchange, we'll also not pursue you any further. However, you must meet with me alone next time, in about a week, as you Americans put it, or Germans, what are you? And he is like he's writing his thoughts down. I'm not very good at this English thing, but I do ensure that you shall receive your dowry as long as you meet with me in Central Park 1 week from today. Signed, Demon of the Miyamoto Yakuza.
So, what I do is I write a letter that's it's just a generic, I agree, and I take out my stamp, which is a pair of fangs.
All
and
right.
I then I have one of my minions go and send it to this guy's public house.
All right. And Mr. Doctor, you're doing doctor things. Can you like maybe tell me what doctor things are?
So surgery mostly. I have a day job, I assume.
All right. Surgery. So you go into the local hospital where you volunteer most of your daylight hour time, and you go through and do your day job as a surgeon.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much to do there at your day job besides surgery. It's a busy day. You know, there's a couple surgeries. There's after the accident,
The whole terrorist attack.
Yeah, the whole terrorist attack. There's injuries. They bring in some people that's been hurt in the vicinity. They bring in people that was run over by a van in a hardware shop.
Dang, that sounds tragic.
Yeah, they are pronounced dead, but
I'll fix them up anyway. Make them look nice.
make them look nice.
Yeah, they want an open casket, right?
Yep.
As we just discovered, I'm basically a plastic surgeon without the plastic.
Yep, true. You are basically a plastic surgeon at this point. And yeah, I suppose that's it for this session. I was
online.
yeah, I mean, you got the gator out of the way.
We've established an alliance.
Yeah.
We've more or less removed a rival.
We have discovered our
haven't
future
removed the
dragon.
shapeshifter, but we've removed his ability.
Yep. So yeah, you actually subverted a few things for certain. For sure you did, because Bakersfield, you subverted his shenanigans. You also subverted. Well, for sure, you misled the police into believing alligators were the cause of the terrorist attack.
You're welcome.
You form an alliance with the guy you just blamed.
That's good. We can keep on blaming the gators for vampire crimes.
Vamp.
Yeah, it's the damn filthy gators always sucking everybody off.
Just like real people, we also hire the scapegoats, because they're going to keep getting blamed for crimes, right? And that means they're going to further going to need our help to, like, buy regular stuff for them, and it's an endless cycle, you know?
Yeah. That is true. That is true. That's good business. Good corrupt business.
Good corrupt business.
Yep. So yeah, you've you almost ignored the mystery of the body in the car.
No, I solved the mystery.
I mean, we were in the middle of a terrorist attack.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, let's see if he'll do the perception check, and he's like, nope. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a hand, literally, if he fails this check. If you would have passed that check, I was gonna be like, you just find some napkins. They have a little bit of blood on them. But I was like,
that if the body hasn't been disposed of yet, that means he was just killed.
fresh kill. Yeah, I was also surprised someone didn't try to like run the license plate.
We had a lot going on, okay? Most of it our fault for not, like, properly planning out this attack, which we will in the future. It's a learning
Hey,
experience.
if you hadn't plowed through the hardware store, we might have been able to take our time and a better course of action.
Look, I'd already look. Once a mess up's happened, you have to go all in.
Yep,
You gotta
all in.
The mess up was deciding to plow through the hardware store. The mess up was a full conscious
What? No,
decision.
I was not going to go fight every single one of those guards.
No, the hardware store, not the warehouse, not the guard.
How
of
else
the
were we
bank.
gonna kill them all? We needed enough to cause an explosion. We couldn't get mustard gas stuff, so that plan was out of the way.
No, I'm talking about before there was any threat to us, before there was anyone we needed to kill. We were just gathering wood and locks and stuff to fuck everybody up. You just like, all right, you have driven up to the hardware store. I'm plowing through it. What the hell? Out of nowhere.
How about this? In the future, you get one. We both give each other a dumb plan veto.
No. How about in the future, we both agree to go along with the next dumb plan we come up with?
Okay.
Yeah, plowing through them really caught me off guard. I was like, what? I was like, why? You could just walk in and buy this stuff.
I don't have any money.
The doctor probably has money.
I'm not relying. No, that's even worse.
I'm a very well-paid doctor. I have 2 jobs.
No, you can't be the money guy and not have money. That would be embarrassing.
I'm the money guy. I
He
don't have any money. So let's just rob a fucking store.
I have this big corporate exposition. I've got people that work for me. I pay people's wages.
Look,
And by God, no one's going to know I'm broke.
yeah, everything's going back into the company and all the stuff the company gets me. I'm cash poor.
You have no liquid assets. That's what you're trying to
Yeah.
say.
Yep.
I have all this, I can just like bullshit stuff, but I need real money. That's why we need to, that's the only reason I'm going on this whole crazy sell life energy plan.
I have a better idea. Let's start a wear gator cult, and we just turn people into wear gators.
Oh my God. You just start turning people into weregators. Next thing you know,
Honestly,
the American government invades.
If we could,
No, the Florida government invades because they think we're part of Florida.
Florida succeeded from the Union.
as I established,
The leader of
alligators
Florida.
came during the Great Florida Migration.
Yes. And the leader of the Florida government is a hero known as Florida Man.
Oh God.
He has all the powers at the same time, but he only uses them in dumb ways.
This is, oh God.
His powers only activate if he takes meth and drinks a Bud Light.
This is super villain the boys.
The Super Boys.
No, we're not qualified to be super villains.
Not yet. Once we take Florida Man down, we'll be in the big leagues.
Yeah, the big leagues for sure. Florida Man's your opposition for certain. Who are you,
point out
Florida Man?
Imagine if Florida
Every
Man had
confrontation
superpowers.
with the shapeshifter, it has ended in him getting like shot up.
All right,
Like,
I
imagine
found a.
Man, he's Florida Man.
Let's see here. Let
We
me.
need to amend the lore of this world, and there should be an actual like Florida Man that's superpowered.
I found a picture of Florida Man.
Oh God. Florida Man, worst. This is canon, by the way.
this is gonna be canon. This is gonna be the next game, the Mystery of Florida Man.
I mean, I would like to fight a superhero at some point.
All right, issue number 3. Who is Florida Man?
No, make Florida Man that hidden boss of that corrupt policeman. That's what you should do. Florida Man's the one trying to invade.
He's a superhero. He's trying to get the gators out the sewers.
Well, it's time for me to skedaddle.
All right. Well, it was good having you. Glad we could get back to it.
I will see you, I guess, whenever we plan another one of these. You two have a good one.
All right, you too. Have a good night. Florida Man. Yep. Next session, you're gonna be fighting a hero. You're gonna be fighting the Gator Hunter.
Florida Man.
Florida
That's gonna be
Man. All right, everyone. I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope everyone enjoyed who stayed and watched. I appreciate it. Till next time, we're gonna be dealing with Florida Man.
I want to steal Florida Man's powers.
Oh God. Oh God. The ability to get high and drunk at the same time and fight a gator butt-cast naked in the swamp. A power you didn't know you needed until now.